Hello, and welcome back to episode 20 of my journey back to 2000 ELO. This has been a weird week for making videos and getting stuff published. One of my videos yesterday recorded with just the like microphone built into my laptop, which is not great. So today I have two games I'm going to go over. One was the game that I made a video on yesterday, and the other one is the first brilliant move I've ever made in a game, and I'll explain what that is in a minute. But I'm playing with the white pieces, so of course we do the London. In this instance, I did the Jobava London like I've been doing the last few times I've played the London. So just normal development. And the thing I got quiet because I was like, oh, I wonder if it's going to recommend going to this square instead of just moving forward. No, this is what it wants. Ooh. And I think what I need to start looking at now is how to capitalize on inaccuracies like this. So this particular inaccuracy changes their score from plus 1.51 for me to plus 2.51, which is basically saying that by making this move, if I play correctly, he gave up a pawn. I did not play perfectly. Why is it not telling me a better move? Okay, whatever. We'll keep going. So I just moved my bishop out of danger. Or so. Oh, brain. I'm glad you're working so hard. He took my knight. I took his bishop. Inaccuracy on this one. So generally with this move, he's attacking there or stopping me from going to that square. So I castle. Oh, he also, in this particular instance, this move is scary because it's a fork. So I had a couple options. I could just castle, which is what I wanted to do anyway. But I also could have done this, just kind of protecting the C2 square, or I could have done this. Again, just protecting. But bishop move doesn't make a ton of sense because he can just take it. I'll take, and then my pawn structure is a little funny. So, castles. I I love the comments that the little dude on my computer gives. So this actually makes me feel really bad based on how this game goes. I am up by like almost 5 points right now. I should take this game home. And during the game, I felt really, really good too. I think the problem I was having is I didn't know how to capitalize on their mistakes. So this queen move, it looks like it makes sense because that's a free pawn if you can get rid of the knight. Currently, this isn't doing anything. I suppose the idea could be to bring his knight in, I take, then he takes. But that's just a trade. And if he does this, cool. I'll go there. I'm fine. He could take this pawn then. The chain of attacks isn't very good. It doesn't make sense. But I do that, and it shuts all that down. Okay, why aren't you moving forward anymore? What is this nonsense? Okay, there we go. He retreats his knight. A nice little rhyme that some chess people say is knights on the rim are dim, meaning they don't do anything when they're in the corner. The vision is garbage. My knight can see all 8 of its squares. Keep him somewhere in the middle. That's why in the London you want to get a knight there, because it sees a lot of the board, and it's annoying. So here, I'm just trying to make forward progress. His king's still in the middle. It can castle. It looks like it can't, but the king can castle as long as the king doesn't pass through check. So if the rook does, it doesn't matter. So just FYI. Another inaccuracy on their part, inaccuracy on my part. And I really just didn't know how to move forward, honestly. I felt really good about some of the moves I was making, but I didn't know what to do. This seemed strong because if he takes, I can take. Cool. If he doesn't, I can take, and then I'm attacking his rook. So, and man, I was thinking a whole bunch during this game too. But I think this is the move that I overlooked. I just, for some reason, that didn't click. So just move back. That's a mistake. Oh, wow. That is a... Went from 5.26 all the way up to 9.95. That's a mistake right there. Gives away free material. How? Oh, this guy. So I can go here. Do I do it? Yeah, kind of. And I 14.5. How did I lose this game? Oh. Check. And yeah. So again, I had an idea. I had an idea, and the thing that was messing me up is I have like this move that can set up checkmate. I have this move that forks the queen and the pawn. And I didn't know what order to do anything in. So I guess I blundered. And I brought all of the advantage. I just lost 25 points with this one move. Wow. And it's a bad move because I left the bishop completely unprotected, thus destroying my chances of getting this checkmate. Sorry, I'll finish the checkmate. But then I got most of it back. So what I saw was... Let's see. Let me go back to the previous position. I saw that I had time to do two things. Take the knight. He'll take my queen. I'll take. But in reality, we end up having the same amount of material. I did not help myself or hurt myself with the choices I made. It just stayed even. I imagine this move would have been better. Let's see. I mean, it could still be garbage, but... Now, what am I talking about? Just this. Or maybe better yet. No, that's not going to be better yet, but that's a move too. It's not a good one because of this. Disregard that line. That's not a good one. I found the best move, which was this. I just was curious about that idea. Goodness gracious. Anyway, let's get back to mistake central. Okay. Bishop takes. They take, I take. And again, I'm going to lose one of these pieces. Hopefully, they'll take this, and then I can take the rook. That's not what happened. They saw that. They're too smart. I'm threatening the rook, but now I have a cool pawn structure. But my pawn structure makes it really difficult to get a rook into the game. So I don't have a nice way forward that I can personally see. Okay, and I remember thinking, man, I am smart. I know what I want to do. I want to just blockade all these pawns because this bishop's useless. This knight can't go anywhere. I'm just going to move my bishop, throw all of these things up in here. Booyah. So that's what I do. And the computer hates every moment of it. Ugh. Trading down. Trading down. So I'm up +6 right now. I should win this game. But I can't find the right move. Recaptures. Unfortunately, you overlooked an opportunity to capture an undefended piece. What is it? Oh, just this. Oh, that would have been great. Because this opens up the rook. Mm-hmm. Oh, a great move. Cool. Good. And if you note my time, I'm pretty low. So just tons of trades. And it was at this point that I was like, okay, I can't play a game that's going to take what, 45 minutes at this point. I have been going and going. I have to get to a meeting. So I was like, okay, maybe I can find a way forward in the next few moves. No one's getting anywhere. We're just gonna, I pinned his bishop to his king. There's nothing happening. So I offered a draw. And he took it. So I'm kind of glad I didn't post that video. That game just, my heavens, 45 minutes of me talking about nonsense. Didn't seem fun. So this is the game where I got my first brilliant move. And a brilliant move, as far as I understand it, is a move that is, when you play it, the computer doesn't realize how good it is. That's my best understanding. I could be completely wrong, but that's my understanding. So it's the London. And this was a 5-5 game. This does not play into my overall rapid score. So, I mean, I feel kind of good that I got a brilliant in a 5-5 game too. So just developing normally. Getting pieces out. Messing up my pawn structure. Yeah, so we're just completely even. Now we're completely even. 0-0. All right, so this says that I have a little bit of an advantage. I don't know. Maybe. All right, so it doesn't like this. It said I should have traded pieces, which I believe is probably true. Because he's attacking with this and this, and I can only take one of those pieces. And he's gonna do something with like his knight as opposed to capturing with his rook first because it's gonna get taken. Taking also does weaken this pawn. So I assume what it wanted was this. Yeah. Anyway. Ooh, wait, what? Overlooked a way to threaten winning material. I don't know. That's not what this is about. Let's not learn too much. It hated that move, but hey, whatever. I liked this idea because one, it pins this pawn, but also if I can get rid of this knight, maybe I got checkmate ideas, possibly. But they take. I pull back a little bit. Gets a free pawn. Just lining up my rooks. And then this is the brilliant move. I don't know why the game ended the way that it ended. But it still makes me happy. Bishop h7 check. I don't know why it's amazing. I don't know why it's literally a brilliant move. I'm assuming, I mean, my thought process was king will take. I'll do this. And then I'm up pieces. What's interesting to me, that's a move as well, but it's probably not better just because there's check. So that's two forcing moves right in a row, which could give me time to do something like this. All right, let's see if, well, computer is not even recognizing a mate. So, wait. Oh, that's the only move that they could do in that situation. Yeah, there's no mate according to the computer, and if the computer doesn't see one, I'm not finding one. I mean, this would probably be a bad idea because rook there in the corner, this, that just looks rough. Huh. So that was it. That was all that I really wanted to show. I thought it was pretty exciting that I found a brilliant move. And this game ended with resignation. I'm maybe just because I got his rook, screwed up his plan. But that's it. This should be a more digestibly sized video, about 17 minutes maybe. So thank you for watching. I hope this is Friday. This is the end of SAC week, so I hope you guys had some fun this week. And yeah. Is there anything else exciting to bring up? No. And I ended my rapid games so far this week at about, what was it? 973. So still 27 points away from my goal. That's fine. I'll get there at some point. No worries. Yeah, that's all I got. Peace.